E0049. HanjaBible. 5. Third tone. English, numeral, 5, the number 5, the fifth in order. This is the ancient form of the character for 5, and it has one variant form.
5.
What does this character conceal? First, a downward stroke of creation's breath comes down from above, and then God's dot of creation is placed crossing over it. Together these two strokes form 0049. 5. At the place where creation's breath comes down and God's dot of creation crosses over it, the number of grace, 5, is born. In E0042, private, selfish, the forearm hid that same dot of creation, becoming selfishness, but here in 5, creation's breath meets God's dot in an open crossing, becoming the number of grace. Here is a boy with 5 small barley loaves and 2 small fish, but how far will they go among so many? At that very crossing point where creation's breath meets God's, like 5 small barley loaves, the miracle of feeding 5,000 begins. 5 of you will chase 100, and 100 of you will chase 10,000, declares the word. Within the number 5 is engraved the fingerprint of a grace and fullness that God has forcibly written in. This character has one variant form. It is the same crossing of 2 strokes as the parent character, but with the direction and shape of the strokes changed. Together the original and variant forms developed into the character for 5. Though the shape of the stroke shifts, this variant still holds the same meaning, 2 strokes crossing to form the number 5, grace. John, chapter 6, verse 9. Here is a boy with 5 small barley loaves and 2 small fish, but how far will they go among so many? Why the third tone? In Mandarin, the third tone dips down and then rises back up. Just as 5 small barley loaves seem low and lacking, yet rise in God's hands to become a miracle that feeds 5,000, that is the rhythm of the third tone. Creation's breath comes down, and then God's dot is placed, rising again. This is the third tone of 5.
5.
5 loaves and 2 fish, the 5 barley loaves and 2 small fish. The miracle of the 5 loaves and 2 fish began at the crossing point where creation's breath meets God's dot.
5饼2鱼
The 5 books of Moses, the first 5 books of Scripture. The 5 books of Moses are held within the grace of 5.
5经
The 5 senses, the 5 ways the body perceives the world. God is the one who can be felt through all 5 senses.
5感
Creation's breath and God's dot meet to form the number of grace. 0049. Here is a boy with 5 small barley loaves and 2 small fish. This character, 5, carries creation's breath and God's dot meeting in an open crossing, revealing grace and fullness. Join HanjaBible and keep discovering God's fingerprints hidden in Chinese characters. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and share this word with the world.